I don't even know, man. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where not to start. But what up, though? It's your boy DJ Don Wan. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Rolling with DJ Don Wan channel, where I'm gonna be featuring me going in and out of town, hitting car shows, me DJing parties, events. Man, I'll be doing all kind of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, my passion. I like building cars. You can see one of my babies right here, my 2009 Pontiac G8. We'll get more into that, probably in a few more other videos. But for the most part, I just want to give y'all an introduction to my channel, man. And really kind of like an introduction to me, man. Aries, 36 years old, about to be 37. I got a huge passion for music. Been into music since middle school. Started out pretty much like with the marching band, Spain Middle School. Then I was with Victoria Miller. Then I left there. Went to Northern High School with Mr. Charles Thomas. Then went to Frederick Douglass. Started learning how to produce music and stuff like that. Left there, went to Ecorse High, graduated from there, '06. And, that's really kind of like the story of my life as far as music. Then I kind of started getting into cars at a young age. My mom was in a car club, so that's kind of how I got introduced into the car club stuff. My uncle was also in the car club. Shout out to my uncle Wop. Shout out to Dukes. She got me into the car stuff too as well. And then kind of as I got older, well, not even as I got older, because my uncle, he was in the cars more than just he was in the Explorer Club. My mom was in the Tourist Club. But my uncle Wop, he was just always into he had this Regal Gold. We used to call it Magic, but he called it Magic, which was one of the names of the dogs that we had at the time. So always into it. Then my stepdad, his name is Ed. He was in the car, sounds, rims, stuff like that. He had this red grip marquise that I liked. He used to have that place slamming. And when I just finally started driving, my granddad gave me my first car. And I had a 2002 Chevy Classic, which is like a Malibu white. When my granddad gave me my first car, I just kind of got into basically put sounds in it, big screen radio, stuff like that. I started going to Gibraltar Trade Center, which is closed now, but I kind of started going there, dealing with dynamic sound with my guy Anthony, which ultimately turned into him giving me a job and an opportunity to be a car audio salesman. So that was cool. You know what I'm saying? I like that. He actually still does. He actually has his own store now. It's called Motor City Tunes. I want to say that's Dearborn. I think it's in Dearborn. It's like Dearborn / Taylor. But he definitely got his own shop going on, so you can check him out. And that's just pretty much, like I said, how I got into the cars for the most part. So I've been through a million cars, so I ain't gonna go all into depth with that. But ultimately, though, I really just love cars. This is my baby right here. I bought it in 2000. When was that? I got this car in 2021, I want to say. I went to Ohio, bought it. I had went in saw the car, saw that I really liked it, the Pontiac G8, and the style of it. So I had ended up joining this little Pontiac G8 group on Facebook, and kind of was asking them what should I look for when I get the car, blah 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 blah. And they pretty much told me don't buy a V6. Everybody laughed at me, whatever, woo woo woo. But one of the main things with the V6 is ultimately was the timing chain problem. So I'm like, okay, cool. So when I went to look at the car, I drove to Ohio. Actually, me and my club brother Kool-Aid, he had took me. And my uncle had came with me to look at the car. Ultimately, when I bought the car, before I bought the car, we ran the codes and stuff. When I looked at the codes, I ultimately knew it was a timing chain problem. So I ended up trying to talk him down on the price, which I did. I still ultimately, in the end, I ended up getting gypped. Basically, long story short, I didn't know. Ended up getting a orange title in the mail, but still didn't even pay that no attention though. Honestly, when I got the title, I just had put it up and didn't care. Something was like one day I was just like, do a Carfax on the car, man. Ended up doing a Carfax and had that dang gone salvage title. But once again, I wasn't tripping though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You know, I made a mistake. Lesson learned, and it's just kind of like something that I gotta grow from. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just something to look for before I buy a car next time. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of actually like the last. Well, no, I ain't gonna say this is the last car I bought. I bought the van after this, but it's ultimately like the last car that I built, or like the last building car that I bought after. Yeah, I haven't bought another car that I built after this for the most part. I did have the 22-inch rims on it. I took them off. I just ultimately was just getting tired of the rims. Just getting flats. You know, that's the price you pay when you ride big rims. Getting flats and just having to repair, or not even repair, but change the tire every time you get a flat. And then just my transmission ended up going out. Didn't really want to sell the rims, but unfortunately my trans went out. My motor is ticking currently. I don't know. I had to send it to the shop to get checked out. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get it checked out or if I'm going to drop something else. I do got another car to work on that I can build, so I'm not sure if I'm going to work on that yet. Chrysler 200, which you guys will see that soon too as well, for the most part. But this car, man, I done did a lot of work to it. I done upgraded it a few times. I actually smacked it in the middle of a snowstorm. I want to say like a few years back. I'm sick, my phone going on. I'm trying to shoot the video, but I ultimately smacked it in the middle of a snowstorm, not on purpose or like not from me reckless driving or anything like that. I actually was just driving on the freeway. I ended up spinning out and I ended up crashing into a Jeep. And you know, for the most part, though, the guy was cool. He knew I didn't do it on purpose. He knew it wasn't my fault. Ultimately, it just happened. He was just like, man, look, I just honestly glad we both okay. My guy, one of my homeboys just passed away, my best friend, so I'm just happy that we both made it. We exchanged information. I told him I'd pay for whatever. It wasn't a big deal. Tried to get in touch with him or whatever, and he honestly never got back with me, to be honest. So if you out there and you ever see this video, man, you know what I'm saying, get with me. You know, I definitely don't have a problem with fixing the problem or whatever the case may be, which it wasn't really a big problem. But I still feel like I owe you a little something. I'm just always one of them people that always like doing the right thing. Even though, like I said, it wasn't on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. Honestly, I just ended up spinning out. But I smacked it. It was silver. I smacked it. Long story short, I ended up putting it back together, changing the color on it, and then just kind of going from there. But even before I changed the color, I already had like, I put the sounds in here and stuff like that. So ultimately, just like where I'm at right now with it, because I done upgraded the sound a few times, I done added more stuff and things like that. So what I got in it right now, I got a 4 PRV 8-inch mid ranges in my back deck lid. I got 4 6.5s, 1 in each door. I got 4 5 inches, 1 in each door. I got a tweeter in each door and 2 tweeters in my back deck lid. I got 6 VFL 8-inch subs. I got that pushing. I got a Scar Audio 4500.1 pushing the subs. And then for my inside, I got a Tarim port 400.4, which I did a review on. Actually, already did an unboxing video in a previous video that's on the channel. I got I got another Tarim 200.4. That's pushing all my door speakers. The 4000 is pushing the 8-inch mid ranges in my back deck lid. And then I got an 800.4 that's pushing all my tweeters. I also got as far as the radio, I got a big 10 inch or a little bit bigger than the 10 inch. I want to say like a 10.3 Android radio with the rotating screen, which I'll do like a inside of the car video soon as well. And I got a DSP. Ultimately, when you're going with like these Android radios and stuff like that, you want to get a DSP unless you're going with something like a Kenwood radio or a Pioneer, something of that caliber, very high end. Those come with like the built-in EQs and DSPs. You really don't need stuff like that. But if you're gonna go with these Android radios and stuff like what I got, you definitely gonna want that. So like I said, I'll go in, let it run. I really gotta clean the car out. It's kind of junky a little bit. I ain't drove it in a minute. I got broken pieces and stuff in the inside. So once I get it vacuumed out, or at least get it semi-cleaned out, I definitely do an inside video of me inside the car or whatever, and kind of show y'all what I got and what I got going on. I do got, if you want to see like some videos, I got a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna say a lot, but I got a little bit of stuff on my TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok at DJ Don Wan. That's DJ DONWAN, which is also with my bio as well. You can follow me on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook. For the most part, you can kind of see what I got going on. But yeah, this is my baby right here. You know what I'm saying? This is my car club car. I do got a car club. I've been doing that for about 10 years now. It's called Big 3 Car and Truck Club. Take Ford, Chrysler, and GM cars only, for the most part. So, you know, that's like pretty much, like I said, we go in and out of town. We hit car shows. I done won trophies with my car. Got a few other club members that done won trophies. Like my president, she drives like a pink Malibu. She got a lot of nice stuff in her car. You can also see that on my TikTok, but I'll have videos of that going up on the page. This summer I'll get more footage. I got my vice president. He drives a Corvette, you know, so I'll get footage of that too. My secretary, she drives a Chrysler 200 blue custom color. So for the most part, a lot of us got like the custom colored cars. But yeah, that pretty much it, man. That's gonna conclude the video for today. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of sit down and kind of put like a little introduction to my channel together. Basically, like what I'll be doing, what y'all will be seeing more of. So like I said, y'all will definitely be catching me in and out of town, even inside the city. I'll be going out. You'll catch me hanging with my friends, like the Dream Team, my homeboy Zoe. He got a slingshot that it's crazy. Like, it's honestly like one of the hardest slings. I ain't gonna say one of, it's the hardest sling in the world. Like, I put any amount of money on it that my guy, he got the hardest sling in the world. Got a lot of custom work done to it. Like, as far as like car audio wise, the sound, it sounds crazy. I got another homeboy, Sticks. He got a truck, a caddy truck. It sounds amazing. He can go crazy with the sound. I think he actually just went and bought a sling too as well. So, you know, shout out to my homeboy Casey. He got a SRT charger, SRT8. Let me get it right. SRT8 charger that he working on, that he building. So, you know, once he get that done, I'll be linking up with him too as well. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. But like I said, you know, this is just the beginning. I'm still learning this YouTube. I'm still learning how to edit footage. So don't judge me. I'm trying to learn. Y'all got any tips for me, or y'all help me out in any, or can help me out in any way, man, please don't hesitate to hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't matter. Catch me outside. Don't be scared to say what up though. If you see me with the camera, you know what's going on. If you don't want to be caught around, you know what I'm saying, just get out the way. But like I said, this summer, I'm getting everything, man. We're gonna have a ton of fun. I'm gonna capture it all on video. We're gonna get it on the channel. I'm gonna give my friends that's building their cars. I'm gonna give my club brothers and sisters like Mega Buns, Beans, Mary Mac, Like, you know, I'm gonna be showing their cars off and stuff too, man. And ultimately, we gonna have a ball this summer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is the first video. This me just getting started, so I am a little nervous. I really don't like being in front of the camera like that. To be honest, it's not really my thing. But I'm like, Bumpy, if I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna be building cars, I'm gonna be traveling, and I'm gonna be, you know, outside living life, man. I just want to show y'all what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, and I'll be having fun. You know, doing what I'm doing. So, I'm in this video just like that, man. Y'all have a nice day. It's on.